What's up, Ryan? How are you, sir? Hopefully you're feeling better, with your eyes and your headache. You can see some of the writing on my window. It's all the way around the car. Comes and goes. That sucks. Sorry for that, man. Sorry for that. Yup, no real info today on where the puppy may be. But, well, actually, in all this, I found out that he's really considered a senior, not a puppy, obviously. But I didn't know over 6 years old is a senior dog. I never knew that. What's up, Poe? Welcome, welcome. So yeah, I think I did send that in chat. Yeah, I did. Never mind, because Mass made another copy of it. I'm still trying to figure out this scammer's motive here. I don't know what he's... Right. Yeah, I don't do any ages on searches. But I was filling out a form for a lost dog report. I've done so many of them. And they asked it how old. And I saw that it said, puppy, and it was 6 and older is a senior, and I just couldn't believe that. Yeah, I'm definitely meeting all kinds of folk, that's for sure. It's wild, man. And this whole chip thing, if you have a dog out there and anybody sees this that has a dog, get your dog chipped, 100%. I regret not having my dog chipped. I didn't know much about a chip or the chip. My vets never recommended it or offered it. So you don't know about things till you need them most of the times anyway. So if I could help anybody out there, it's get your dog chipped for sure. Vets, that's what I'm hearing, that vets are required, like anytime you bring in a dog for the first time, they're required to scan. That's what I'm hearing. Again, I've been taking my dog to my vet and I use that vet because they're cheap, and they always did good things. I mean, my dog's, Jinx was 17 years old. He lived to be 17. Rocky's almost 16. Lexi's 10 plus. So, I've always had good luck with my dogs. But supposedly they're required to scan them anytime you bring them there for the first time. And if there's any discrepancies on that dog being yours, they do say you're on a hold, and they do try to contact the people that own the dog. So, Sager, no luck, man. It's been a hell of a 10 days, man. Crazy. Other than a lot of scammers sending me AI pictures, trying to tell me they got my dog. I don't know what they're trying to get. Like, I'm not going to send you money like, I don't even understand how they think this shit would work or how somebody would fall for it, but there are people falling for it. But I would never send anybody money without physically seeing my dog. Period. I don't give a fuck if you gave $100 to your neighbor or not. Going down. Good. I mean, at $5 Billy, there's really no money to be made. I mean, it could always go to, $50 Billy. So there is money to be made. It's just not the way I play. Right, and I'm sure most of that, Brian, wasn't bought. It's not like people like you and me were buying into that. There was already big money in that coin before it even dropped to people like us. I guarantee it dropped at like it could have dropped at $5 billion. I don't know. Hey, Julie. So yeah, I'm pretty much, I'm in a screwed up situation now because, even if the dog was hit somewhere and it was deceased, I would never know because he's not chipped, and they're not taking reports on every lost dog or every, hit dog. So I'm going to continue to believe that he's alive, and I'm still looking for a dog that's alive. That's all. Oh yeah, with Hyperliquid. Yeah, I don't know what that's about, but sounds like control to me. Yeah, I know, Julie. That's what me and the wife are thinking, that somebody has him. And, maybe they'll get tired of him, I don't know. But that just means I still got to continue my search, and I still got to check the shelter every other day until I find him. But I'll do that. And that right there is what I'm talking about. A lot of people say, oh, you can still use that website. You just got a VPN in. Yeah, until you have your money on there, and one day you go to try it, and guess what? You can't get your money now because you're instantly locked out. It's not like a website's going to be like, oh, you got 10 more days to be able to get your money off. We're stopping VPN. It's just going to happen. So that's why I try not to put money on things that you got a VPN into. Because they can just stop it at any time. Hey, Mike Lowry. Happy birthday to your mother. I think that's whose birthday it was. Just wanted to shout that out. Happy birthday to Mike Lowry's mother. Am I right, Mike? Please tell me I'm right. Awesome. Happy birthday. Sorry, I'm not allowed to sing. Of course, man. Y'all do so much for me. Least I could do is say happy birthday to your mom. Check out my writing on the windows. This one time. You don't want me to sing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mike Lowry's mama. Happy birthday to you. There you go. The whole song. Looks like we're going to get more rain. Wash this shit right off my car again. There we go. Y'all, we a team, man. We gotta stick together. Y'all support me through, my dog being lost. We gotta support each other, and that's what community is. That's what I wish I had around my house, was community that, we all looked out. It used to be like that. When I was a kid, if I did something wrong, guess what? My mom's getting a phone call. Nowadays, you don't know what I mean? It's crazy how much times have changed. Crazy. Good job, Blocky. +1 team, Blocky. Nice. Yes, sir. And I like that comment you put. Don't be f***ing with my man Blocky's dog. That was funny. Sometimes I need those little laughs. What's up, Mike? How are you, man? The more time goes on, days will get better for me. And, I'll be back to myself at some point. But, it's all too fresh, and I'll get there. Mr. Silver. Mike Silver. Mr. Legendary. Mr. Mercury. It's still crazy to me that it's still crazy to me that some people have the crowns on here and some don't. Like it says Mike Lowry's #1. 7.8. Oh, okay, $7.80. I wish I had the money for a billboard. I looked into it. It could be anywhere for a digital billboard. Anywhere from 3 to 10K. And I'm like, damn, I don't have that kind of money. That's crazy in my opinion. Yeah, pose #2. Pose turtle. Enjoy your vacation, man. It just sucks that, well, not sucks, but yeah, I don't know what I was going to say there. You could see people speeding up to my ass end to read my back window. And then they back off. Because I even wrote on the side, take a picture. I could have some fun with these markers on my car. Like back off. Oh yeah, I'm definitely getting the word out. I told my wife I'm going to start riding through neighborhoods just laying on the horn. Just a solid horn. Making people come out and look at my writing. I'm telling you, everybody, if I could do a mail list and had the money to post all those mailers, I would mail them. But I don't. So I'll make flyers and put it on everybody's mailbox. Most people will look at it and either just crumble it up and throw it away or keep it. I just want to get back to normal. It's like I cannot. It's weird to feeling like the mornings are worse for me. I wake up in such a depressive state. It's really worrisome. And I'm stronger than most people in my mind. So I would never do anything to hurt myself. But it's unreal, the depression. And then, as I'm awake, it just fades away, which is good. I don't need medicine for it, I don't think. Find a local ice cream truck. Hell yeah, that'd be sweet. Just wrap the side of the ice cream truck and just go around. Well, I do have my bullhorn, and it's got like a ice cream man sound. I could just scream from my bullhorn, Lost Chihuahua. I did. I gave the ice cream man a flyer. I gave the ice cream man 2 UPS guys, FedEx, 2 Amazon guys, two police officers, which they don't really give a shit, which I understand. They got so much other shit to worry about, but several crackheads, because them crackheads, they'll look, especially for that money. Oh, I've been busy as shit, bro. Unreal. Like if I made money at doing this, I'd be rich. Over 200 flyers out. I post every day on Facebook groups. It's I'm so worn out from it. It's like today's like one of the first days that I'm going home and not really, because I went to the shelter yesterday, so I don't have to go again till tomorrow. Plus, I made a friend yesterday she actually hit me up on Facebook and assured me that they're going to keep an eye out and stuff like that. So I now have somebody on the inside of Barks to talk to. So that's pretty cool. Julie has great brains. Yeah. Great minds think alike, what she said. Yeah, I did give it to a couple hookers as well, because a couple hookers are crackheads as well. So when you say $1,000 cash, they're all like, huh? Give me the flyer. I'll find that dog. And of course, they say that, but will they really find the dog? Maybe. There's this guy around the way. He's you could see he's pretty down and out. He did do drugs or does. I don't know that he still does. At least he didn't look high. He's in a wheelchair. He has one leg. His name is Hot Wheels. So we gave Hot Wheels one. J-Chains pop in? No. Take care, Mike. And hope your mom has a great birthday. So yeah, I'm not stopping today. We'll probably get back into stopping at the store tomorrow. While I can still post about my dog and do what I can to get as many flyers out, riding around looking for him really doesn't make sense. Yeah, I definitely kind of neglected everybody that I watch. I hope to get back into that soon too. Shit, I gotta get off. And I'm not gonna make that exit, but maybe the next one. Laters, Mike. Let me make sure of something. That is not good. Like I said, I started that new YouTube channel, and I talked to the lady yesterday, and I actually have one other dog I got to make a video for. So I'm hoping to eventually branch that out too. I just want to bring awareness to as many missing pets as I can. This shit's rough, man. There's a few other people that I've talked to that their dog as well is missing pretty much the same time now. 10 days, 9-10 days. And one of them actually just got word 2 days ago that their dog was found deceased. And this was a very, very cute dog, a Yorkie. And it saddens my heart, but at least that family has closure and knows what's going on. They don't have to worry anymore and stuff like that. So I have a friend and well, that's good. That's cool. It's not a lot of awareness on it. Like, I didn't realize how many dogs were on the loose before mine. Again, it's one of those things where you don't really learn about something until you're dealing with that something. I guess you would say. She's on Facebook. Nice. Yeah, Facebook's a great way to get the word out. I actually got a Facebook badge today for Paul Boost. The number one, I'm the top fan, number one. Which I'm not really a fan. I'm the top fan because I'm the most posted person in the Paul Boost community because of my lost dog. But they gave me a badge saying I was number one. So maybe I'll hold on to that badge and keep posting about other dogs. What do you think? $10 donation, and I could do you a really nice video on your dog. And nah, I would never request money for that. Never. And Paw Boost, that shit's $77 a week. And now I've done it 2 weeks now. Right, not now. I know the pain. But it does, you know, if the channel blew up, you know, time is money, and, you know, putting in all that work, you would have to get a donation somehow. That's like the search companies. They just ask for like a $100 donation, and they'll come out, which is cool. I'll never be there, so. Yep. Let's see if you can see all the writing. All the writing on the wall. Hey, Wick's wife. How are you? Thank you for stopping in again. No update as of right. It must have just rained here. No update as of right now, so. Right. You're exactly right, Brian. Yep. Yep. I wrote a message to Jennifer Franciotti, which is a reporter for the local news station. I wrote her today, because I do believe that I don't feel like they do enough stuff on local community. It's always about drug addicts and shootings and shit like that. Miss Poe, man, how are you? Yup. The hard-working ladies. Put an announcement out about Remy on the local TV. Yup. Yup. That's another one. I want to hit the radio station as well. You do know there's a stop sign there, right? I hate people. I mean, check this out, Wick's wife. Look at my car. I got it all in the windows. White, long-haired Chihuahua. I got it on my side windows. That one says hashtag finding Remy. And then, you know, it's all over my car. I'm a mobile billboard right now. Come on, you piece of crap. Ugh, gross. Somebody sending some hearts. I appreciate you. Like I said, well, I don't know if I know Poe and Brian and them know, but Friday I got a call that he may have been spotted, and I flew down to the area, which is right around the corner, and I flew down there, and I'm looking, nothing, and I'm texting the guy. You know, if it was a scam or a setup, he probably wouldn't have texted me back, or Maybe he would have, but he said, yeah, that's the spot, the next alley over. So I went down that alley and didn't see nothing. And he's like, oh, I forgot to tell you, I saw the dog around 3:30. I'm like, that's 2 hours after you called, or before you called me. But I think what happened is he saw the dog, or a dog that looks like him, and then walked up to the boulevard and saw my flyer. So at that point, I always ride around the neighborhood when I get home now. She loves those hearts. No, I appreciate it. So my wife seems to think either that house right there has him, or this house right here next to it. She don't know why her gut's telling her that, but she thinks that he's in one of those houses. I'm not so sure that's the case. Maybe. You never know. But she seems to think he's in one of those two houses. There he is on the pole. My flyers are holding up pretty well, but they won't last forever. Laura is probably right. Laura Croft. That's funny. Yep, new name. That's funny. I should tell her to change her YouTube name to that. We did. Well, the one family we did talk to. Actually, we talked to both of those houses. I'm wrong. We talked to both of those houses. They said they didn't see nothing. But it's still in my wife's gut. And I think it's just in her gut because he turned that corner and disappeared. So I don't know. I think that's what's making her feel that way. But I did knock on the door. For sure. And like I said, that scammer still wants to meet. So I don't know what his motive is. I don't know if he thinks he's going to jump me and take the $1,000 cash reward. I honestly don't know what he's thinking, honestly. But I got news for him. He's messing with the wrong one. Because I'll meet his ass. But I'm probably going to meet him at the precinct. He wanted my address, and I was like, nah. You know what's funny is my address is all over the flyer I made. Because, you always need a location, last location seen. Rasul Smith, what's happening? I doubt he's going to show up. He's probably not even in this state. Because he has a North Carolina number, which means nothing. Means absolutely nothing. So, I don't know. I still can't figure out his motive. Like, my wife seems to think maybe, like, when we say we're going to meet him and we go, that he's going to call and say he broke down or ran out of gas and needs some gas money, or we don't know. But I just don't know how people think I'm just going to send them money because they send me an AI picture of my dog. Like, these people think, I don't know. I'm vulnerable, but I'm not that vulnerable. Right. That's another reason why I didn't want to give out my address like that. Like he could find it, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, trail cams. I got some. I'm waiting for Jamie's dad to come up this way. He's bringing me 2 trail cams and a trap. Oh yeah, that's how I got the idea of trail cams from Brian. At first, I didn't even think about that, but I don't think he's around. Oh yeah, I always read this stuff. It's just, you know, mace. I got something. Well, never mind. Or a taser. Nah, that man ain't going to do nothing. He would never show up, and just I don't know what his motive is at that point though. Right. Yeah. Um, I wish I had a uh, mobile based webcam so I can get alerts right away. The kind of cams he has, I have to go get the card and then see if I see anything. So you're scrolling through hours of footage, which is fine. I'll do that. But I wish I had one that sent me alerts right away. That'd be sweet. And they do have companies that do that. It's just I've talked to 2 companies now that are very reputable. They don't seem to want to come over here and help me. I don't know. They said they're too busy to have trackers and stuff like that out. Yeah, SD cards, yep. Right. Yeah, I knew what you meant. Which most of those are mobile. So cellular based. It runs off of cellular data like your phone. Baba, no. I have not gotten back yet. Nope. No word. No updates, no sightings, no nothing. Somebody has my dog in their house. Nope. Here, this will tell you. No, I have not gotten back yet. I feel like I'm selling this car. Yep. Thank you, Baba. I appreciate that. I hope so too. I'm holding on to hope. We'll see what happens. The issue is the dog isn't chipped, and that would help a lot when it comes to confirming if he was hit by a car or taken to a vet or anything. It would just help so much right now. So a dog that's not chipped, the chances of finding him again are way lower than a dog that is chipped. Yeah. Come down, get your Honda 2017 Honda HR-V. Yup. Oh yeah, my efforts, I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to give up. This is family. I would do the same thing for any other dog in my family. It's just like a kid to me. And I appreciate that you appreciate my effort. Because some people just don't get it. Like, to the point where they're like, it's just the dog. Like, no, it's not just the dog. My dogs will never be just the dog to me. Ever. But yeah, I am going to jump off here. When did your dog go missing? 4th of July morning. So no, this was not from the fireworks. We were on vacation. My dad let him out and he jumped off my deck back there. And come around here and went up the street and disappeared. We never, ever thought he would do that. If I was home, he would have never done it. Take care, Brian. I do have this as well out on my front lawn, which did say something yesterday. You can see a little bit of the word still, but the rain washed all the marker off. Yeah, Baba, if you have a dog, I don't know if you're in America. I think you said you were, but get your dog chipped, 100%. It's cheap. It's a good assurance, and I don't think they're pushed enough, but definitely get your dog chipped for sure. Anybody that's watching. But yeah, pretty much gonna jump off here, and I'll probably see you guys tomorrow. But hopefully we can start getting back into, you know, the normal stuff. And yes, I have checked my cameras. He hasn't came back, or he'd be here. I'm telling you, if this dog comes back down this road, he's gonna smell me, and he's gonna want me. But yes, I have checked cams. I got a feeding station. I'm doing everything I possibly can. Sounds like a thunderstorm now, and it's times like this when you got thunderstorms and shit. That worries me. I don't know. Neighbors cams. I walked this whole neighborhood and literally asked everybody that has a camera if they could check their cameras, and gave them my number and said, if you see anything, please let me know. Not one person in this neighborhood has called me. That's where I was talking earlier about community. There is no such thing as community anymore, at least around here. Not one person in this community has called me. Now, whether or not that's because they didn't see anything or they didn't check at all, I don't know. I don't know. Where the hell did you come from, cat? Stray cat. I'm waiting for a damn ransom note in my mailbox. That's what I'm waiting for. All trash. No, you're good, man. I'm getting ready to jump off anyway. I was just showing them my car. How did that come off? This tree is getting too big out here, man. It's starting to grow up into my porch. I planted this tree. When I planted this tree, it was smaller than this banana tree. So I have a feeling that this thing's going to be huge. No. See, around here, it's not like, again, we're going to get into the talk of community. I'm in Baltimore City. There is no such thing as community, and neither are the cops. A cop would not come here and walk door to door with me and demand footage. It just wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen. Yeah. I've already talked to several cops, and they don't do that. Now, if I put in a loss of property report, and I suspect, say somebody saw him and the guy went back in his house, there's a good chance I could call a cop then and say, hey, I physically saw my dog in that house. He may then be willing to go to the door and demand to see footage, or to see if the dog's in there or whatnot. Maybe, but not here in Baltimore City. Sadly. All right, y'all. I will talk to you tomorrow. But if I get any updates, I will notify my Discord or, whoever. But yeah, until then, the search continues. So once again, thank you for watching. Dreamer, thank you, man. I appreciate that. And I'll see you all tomorrow for sure. Other than that, I'll talk to you later, Poe. I'm sure I'll message you between now and when you go to bed. So take care, y'all. I appreciate you. Much love. Blocky out.